how we should look. So once we understand the life purpose, we have to figure it out. Is that life purpose achieved in my career? If not, can I take up some other career or can I add few things into the career so that I am achieving my life purpose or aligned with my life purpose? How will I know? Am I aligned or not? The measuring quantity is peace, peace at heart. Okay, that's how it is. So it starts with questions anyway. How many of you have figured out your life purpose? You don't have to be confident about it. See, the best answer would be in the current time of my life, I think this is what it is. Because that's how is life purpose. Life purpose always keeps changing, phases by phases. Okay, so answer this question first. Have you all, or how many of you have figured out your life purpose? See, you may be falling into the category, I know what is my life purpose and I'm following it also. Or you may be, I know what is my life purpose and I know that I'm not following it. You may fall into any category, but at least you have found out.
Okay. I'm not sure I've found my life purpose, but what I can say is wherever I am currently, I seem to be peeling off those bits which I think do not resonate with me.
Okay.
So this week, kind of, there was a movie, there's a very old movie, actually, The Intern by, whatever. So I could identify with one particular character a lot. And I kind of utilize that. And, I'm just trying to understand, okay, this is the personality or this is the one of the roles that I seems very close to my heart. It resonates with me and I want to look forward to it. So that kind of gave me a trigger or a push. And another friend also nudged me around, why don't you use that and peel yourself, or what should I say? See what resonates, what works for you, what traits, what um, strengths came out of that role or that person, and then why don't you identify what maps onto that, and then look for those kind of traits in a maybe a job or a business or whatever you're looking for in terms of both career or life purpose. So that kind of started happening where I am starting to peel off those aspects which I think for sure is not aligning or not resonating with me. So I'm in the process of unpeeling, if you can say so.
That's also part of being in the life purpose. So finally, what you peel, and then there is a clear version of whatever you are left with, right? And that, if that gives you peace, then you know that that's part of your life purpose. Then you'll say, okay, this is what I want to be. What kind of career gives me this? Or in my career, how do I remove all of whatever so that I get access to this particular feeling? Okay, so this is how you do it. Now, I'm assuming that only Nishant spoke and no one else spoke. So they don't have any clue.
For me, there's a lot of confusion still. So I
Huh?
really wanted
Sheetal?
to. In my case, there's a lot of confusion. That is what I wanted to talk about. As I told you, in spite of doing so many modalities and everything, and I really want to take that wisdom out, spread, speak, but I am just unable to do it. And there's a lot of restlessness inside, and I can't be at peace also.
Okay. At least you know that something is very interesting for you, something which you think you should be doing, but it's not
Hmm.
happening.
Hmm.
So then you have to check it out. First of all, what is my life purpose? And then align these things to for the life purpose to come to you. Or how do I tell you? Align these modalities and your work, everything to that life purpose. then these modalities will become the reality for you. It may not be the same way or the way you are thinking you will do.
Ah,
You get it right?
hmm.
These are just the tools for your life purpose.
Okay.
Okay, so that is where the misalignment, that is why it's not happening. Okay?
Hmm.
Now, Shiraz says that she's figured out her life purpose.
So, as yesterday I was just having a thought, should I take up making a manual for Reiki level 1 and start teaching? I don't know, suddenly this popped up and
See, all of that are again
a
tools.
tool. Hmm.
Okay, so I will help you out to find out. So if you
Please.
are not able to find our life purpose with all the pain related which we spoke here last time, right? Remember all of you?
I want to watch that video.
So I'm
I
very sorry.
joined
Just
when you were
some
talking
half
about
an hour
peace.
back, I posted it.
Yeah.
Because I had thought that I have posted and I sat through it for a week and then I realized, oh my God, I've not done that.
Yeah, I'd asked for it. So
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
You can sit with that and you try. Okay?
Hmm.
So today we find another method. And with both of these methods, I want you all to sit with it and decode. If you just do it once and you're done, that's not the way it is. I think since 10 years, I must be actually thinking about my life purpose. And slowly it is becoming very evident for me, and I'm believing it now. Okay, and I'm also believing that the life purpose is a big river which runs, and there are small tributaries which we are pursuing. All of them will also align with the life purpose. And you'll start recognizing that. That is when you get peace. And that is when you'll realize that um, everything is fine. It's okay. And that is really very peaceful to think. Okay? So let's just talk to a few other people who are saying, Shiraz, congratulations, I know my life purpose. So Shiraz,
Yes, and I'm aligned also.
ha. So your measuring equipment is peace, right? Peace meter. And then if that is so, then 100% sure, whatever you think, whatever you're believing is your life purpose, just believe it. Simple. If in case that peace doesn't and it goes away, then have a relook at it. Also because life purpose keeps changing face to face. Okay, but it doesn't divert too much. That also for sure. It is like I've been there, done that. Now I know how it is. So the new thing which comes up also, I know I can manage it because they are more or less cousins with each other. It's something like that. Okay, wonderful. Pushpa says, looks like I'm aligned with life purpose, but yes, bit stuck and figuring out a way out. Yes. Well, all of us are like that, basically. But then, because I'm sure most of you have figured out, but you're all thinking like one phrase, one sentence as a life purpose. That is why you all think that I don't know about it. But it's not. It's more of a what is very easy for me? What is that which I enjoy? What is that which gives me most of my resources? Okay. So Parveen says, I cannot switch on. Please excuse. Okay, Parveen. Now let's see now. Okay. So another way of looking at life purpose is we have to understand something. So on earth, we have polarities, dualities. Correct? Now, everybody know about it, what I'm talking about? Can we quickly analyze our life? When was the most wonderful peak? When was the most dip? Just recognize in your life. When was the most happiest moment when or event time, and when was the most unhappiest, darkest, lowest moment and event in your life? When you recognize that, you know the duality. The next step is think how often you are swaying between those two. Okay, so then you know that these dual poles are never permanent. Only when you reach one, it propels you to go to another. That's what it is. Okay? That's also good news because you've reached one and you will just have to be a little patient and wait. When you have touched the highest tip, you will sway to the other side anyway. So, this too shall pass is a very good phrase for that. Okay? So, that's one thing. Now, when you know that there are polarities like that, where do you think your life purpose falls into? Good or bad? If it is supposed to give you peace or happiness aligned and kind of satisfied, maybe it's on the light side of the pole. So, if that is so, there must be a dark side of it, right? Agree? Disagree? Hmm?
No, didn't actually didn't understand. How can life purpose be anything negative or
I'm not saying it's negative. Polarity is never negative, no? One side is positive, one side is negative. That is why we say two poles. That is why we say duality.
so? Are you saying there are two polarities? So towards whichever polarity you felt that peace is where it is, irrespective of what
Life
polarity it
purpose
is.
is meant to give you peace.
Okay.
So that is positive, no? Peace is never negative, right?
Yeah, got that. So what you're saying is when you go to the other polarity, you are farthest away from your life purpose or peace. Is that what it is?
Yes. You look at it this way. On earth, whatever positive, there is always a opposite of that as a different polarity, and that is negative. They are both belong to each other. It's like two faces of the coin. On earth, it is one of the rules.
Okay, I just want to understand this a little better. Like, for example, when you asked about the positive peak, I can remember something which was professional. And when you ask about the negative peak, I can see something from the
Professional
prof.
is never a emotion, Nishant.
Okay.
See, on earth, you have to look at it from the emotions point of view.
So it is the space, the internal space that you were in. That's what it
Correct,
is.
correct, correct. Now, your profession can give you that, profession can give you happiness, sad, all that can happen. When we say I was at the highest, not exactly in terms of money, at least in this forum when we are talking, it's about I was best. I was having all the time fun. I was so happy and everything was easy for me. That's how it is. And there will be a low period where you felt everything was dark, everything was not going well, and everything was bad for me. I struggled during those times. It's like that. Okay? So they will be the two poles of your life. So if you extend this aspect, not from the life purpose point of view, in general, and if you start looking at we have had many lifetimes, if you believe that, then there'll be great lifetimes, there'll be very not great lifetimes, very bad lifetimes. There will be the darkest lifetimes, there'll be the lightest lifetimes. There'll be a lifetime where you made hell lot of money, there'll be lifetimes where you didn't have any money. So these are again polarities for us to understand what it is. Okay? So, if you consider this life, because we are talking about this life and trying to understand life purpose, and assuming that life purpose, if you are in your life purpose, it's easy and it's supposedly you're aligned and at peaceful, etc., whatever that is, that let's take it as a positive thing. That also means that you have a negative pole. Okay, so this is just an understanding. Now leave that part. Let us just deeply think, what was my darkest emotions, darkest core emotion? Now, when I'm saying is, what is it? They talk about dark night of the soul. If you look at the meaning of that, what it means is you had a time when you felt that the greatest fear, greatest insecurity, or biggest weakness, which you understood, but somehow you couldn't get yourself out of it. There was no way you could distance it from you. That is your darkest core emotion. So now I want you all to write, what is your darkest core emotion? Take some time. This is extremely important.
I think Asha wanted to share something. She had raised her hand.
Did she? Where is Asha? Asha M. Asha, you wanted to share something?
ಎಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅದು ನೀವು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನೊಂದು ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲೇ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದೆ. ಅದು ರೈಸ್ ಡೌನು ಈ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ವೀಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ರೇಖಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ, ನಾನು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ನೇ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಲೋ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ರೇಖಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ತುಂಬಾ ಹಳೆ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗ್ದೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೂತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟ ದಿವಸ ಏನು ಬರೀ ನನಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೇಕು, ಹೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕು, ಈ ತರ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಬಂತೋ, ನಾನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗ್ದು ಹೊರಗಾಕ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂತು ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಅದ್ ಯಾವಾಗಿಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಅವತ್ತು ಅಬಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತು. ನೀವಂದ್ರಿ ಅವಾಗ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಅಂದಾಗ, ಆಕಾಶಿಕ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಡೈಲಿ ಇಬ್ರಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈಗ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗು ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ರೇಖಿ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ.
Okay. My question to you is, Do you have peace? ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹೌದು ಮೇಡಮ್.
That's all it is. You found in your own way the life purpose. Okay? Congratulations.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್.
Now to translate it for everyone who don't
Yeah, I was
understand
going to
Kannada.
ask. Brief translation, please.
So at the end, if at all, if I finish this one day, some few people will at least learn Kannada. Okay. Now, what she said is, when we were doing the graphs, remember happiness graph we did for many days, she didn't know how to do that. So she started putting up zeros and ones because she thought everyone is doing with graph sheets. But we all did it with normal pages only. She started doing with pages. But somehow she was not getting the idea as to how to map it. So she decided using the wheel of life, Asha.
ಹೌದು ಮೇಡಮ್.
Wheel of life, which I don't know what she's saying, okay? In the Reiki, I believe she has the wheel of life from which she gets the number. Okay, and so she asked about her financial stuff, everything, and then she started getting the numbers. Somewhere she even asked whether she should use Reiki related to all of that, and then she got the numbers saying yes. So she got really thrilled about it and she took out all her old notes. And then she got really interested in that and she wanted to teach people Reiki. And that started working even more better. She's also learned Akashic record reading under me. And she started getting Akashic record clients for her. Minimum 2 people in a day. I hope she's charging them well. And then she is reading them and they are finding the results as per that. See, this is what happens when you align with your life purpose, everything will become easy. Okay. And then she is telling even people who took Reiki or whatever, they are even wanting to learn with her and they are coming to her to learn that. So she's getting students also. So basically, she is having peace and fun. Okay, so this is how you do something and somewhere you will align with your life purpose. Okay, so and when you align with it, you know that you are at peace. Okay, Asha, for you, next time onwards, I want you to slowly start speaking in English so that
Okay,
your
thank you.
clients will be outside Karnataka also. Okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
So we need
Now,
blessings from Shiraz and Asha since they have found their life purpose.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure you all have. Because you are expecting it to be in a clear manner, you are not aligning with it. That's all. The moment you realize it, the interest will go so high in that, like how Asha said, and it will start happening.
No, I am teaching not Reiki only, Hanuman Chalisa and Lama Fera also.
See, she can speak such good English, but she chose to speak in Kannada. Just one word. You want people from outside also to be a client? Yes, she will speak in English. Wonderful, Asha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
I found my
So now, Shiraz,
I found my life purpose long back. It is not recent. For years, I've been aligned to my life
she's like,
purpose.
I'm born with life purpose, okay?
No,
Everybody
no.
is, but she's like, I know my life purpose. With that board, she came out. I know my life purpose.
Shiraz, under which tree are you sitting?
10
Please
years
let
or
us
so.
know.
Last 10 years or so, I'm aligned to my life purpose.
Yeah, maybe you know what? Her trick or whatever is she flows with her life.
Yes.
And then it just naturally happens. Okay, so let us get back. I was asking everybody to write the darkest core emotion, which could be the greatest fear, the biggest weakness, the deepest insecurity. Now, if I just take Asha, whatever she said, she mentioned she was trying to figure out related to finance. Why? Next question would be maybe she had an insecurity on money. is what would have triggered her all of this, okay? Because you will know what I'm trying to say. First, all of you write down what is the greatest fear, biggest weakness, deepest insecurity, something like this, or where you feel extremely stuck. Basically, write down your greatest, biggest core emotion, darkest core emotion. Today you write thinking something is yours and you write that. If you're not able to figure your life purpose from that, then maybe there's one more which you're right now not able to put your finger on. So think about it, work on it, and then I'm sure you'll get it. So did you write it, all of you?
Our darkest emotion will lead us to our life purpose.
Just write it because I just now told you about polarity.
Okay.
We are using these polarities to find our life purpose.
What if there
So
are
it
many?
could be fear of speaking also.
Anything. Anything. See,
That
I
is
don't know.
not.
Again, I'm telling you, I don't want to write fear of speaking. Write a sentence.
Mm.
I have worked out on this. That is why I am telling you this. What was mine? Being alone. And I am always feeling alone in my life, by the way. So, whatever you feel, that is what your highest feeling all the time. Being
Yeah.
alone, not just that, there's a combination to that. And not having anything meaningful to do in my life is the worst thing for me. I don't mind being alone at all. I love being alone as long as I have 100 things to do, which I feel meaningful in life. When both are not there, then I start breaking down. That is my darkest insecurity or fear, whatever. Yes, Nishant.
How do you find out? I mean, if there are multiple, then how do you understand which? Does it have to be just one or it could be many?
It could be many. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
say. Today you take one and try to work on it. If it doesn't work, there's something more, or there are combination of many. Because if you just tell me being alone, I am not. Now, the moment I write this, I understand how many things I'm doing in my life to avoid this. But I'm never able to avoid this. Okay. Everybody wrote? Something you wrote? No, all of you. Okay, good. Now, if anybody wants my help, if they tell me, I can help them. Because I'll tell you, I wrote after this, I needed clarity. So I said, what is meaningful? Definition of meaningful life is what for me? Right? That what actually defines my core dark emotion. So you need to have clarity in whatever you have written. Get the complete clarity as so that you know that what is lacking or what is your fears, what is that which is your um, biggest fear or biggest insecurity or something.
I'm trying to understand. You
Yes.
write your darkest core emotion. At some
Ah.
point in life, I felt whatever I felt.
Hmm.
But now what you're saying is, what is your biggest fear?
No, darkest core emotion can be biggest fear, worst insecure, worst nightmare, biggest insecurity. All of these are part of your dark emotions, which you cannot let go. It will always linger on.
Like at some point in my life, I was at the end of my road. Kind of you feel like on the edge, despair, don't know where to go, that kind. Or when you say, what is your biggest fear today? I would say finance and old age.
So it cannot be finance and old age. What I'm trying to say is somewhere deep down there is one core lack, um, core something which is always running for you. It is like you want people to love you, or it is your biggest weakness.
You have a visitor waiting at the gate.
Aha, Parveen. So it's like that. Or is it that no one gives me freedom to do anything? I don't have freedom in my life. So all of these are a feeling which can run a long time. It won't go away usually.
Feeling caught up. Yeah, that has been.
So that is the one then. Feeling what exactly you said?
Caught up.
Caught up. Caught up, is it?
Caught up. I mean, I can't do this because I have to do this. I'm caught up with all of this. I just can't be.
Huh. Or is it that you feel restricted?
Right. Restricted.
Or I'm doing something which is not of my interest and I don't have time. I don't have time also can be one of the core issue. Okay.
That is always running side by side. No time for what I really want to do, but I am doing this and that because I have to do all that.
Yeah. So basically, today you take this and think about it. Once you know how to think, many other things you will start working backwards. And something will resonate with you when you put together your life events, everything. This thing should make sense in the end. So let's go with one thing. All of you write. You can write that only, Neha. Nishant.
So I've written a couple of them. I'm not sure if I'm on the right line. That's why I want to check with you. So fear of losing loved ones.
Okay, it could be.
Fear of bad health, which is there but not so much. Weakness of not being able to protect myself.
Yeah, that could be one of the major things.
Okay,
If
even
that
I
was
thought so.
kind of running all the time, it's like it's a fear of threat.
It
So what
is.
is the need for you to protect yourself? That means some threat is there for me, anticipating a threat kind of a thing.
Yes, it happened in childhood. So I probably carry that.
All of this will definitely happen in childhood only. But you have to understand for your life purpose to come, even that event was planned in the childhood. So finally will appear there. That's where I'm trying to say, keep this, let's work on it to know. If that is not somehow fitting, then you try something else. So
No,
in
so
the list,
I have more in the list.
it is okay to write because
So, okay.
see why I can be very clear about what I have written
Mm-hmm.
is every time when I've done my therapy, I end up there. And I know I've told my husband to die. I mean, I will die first and then he should die. It's a promise. Because I don't want to be alone. It's like that. But do I
But
really,
that is
really need him to be in my life? No, I can be all alone. If I have 100 clients and if I have everything, oh, I can enjoy and I can forget. But I'm only having an insurance kind of a thing. Make sure that you die later. This is how our mind works. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you understand that, you'll know that how this core dark emotion is actually propelling you towards life purpose?
This is very strange, that is one of the things I say in a lot of my meditative moments, or when we are in that frame of mind when we want to desire something, that I should die first and then my husband.
Because we don't want to. If you go even more deeper, I don't know what the hell I should do if such a case. I really don't know how to manage things. I mean, the event, even the death for that matter. Then you'll slowly realize that in life, actually, you have some difficulty in handling certain things. You don't know how to do those. You always depend on your elder sister or somebody, aunt, uncle, mother, father, somebody you always depended on. You are made up like that. You have grown up like that.
Finance, I don't handle finance at all.
Hmm.
I
So
mean, chota
there
mota
is
and
no
all
need
okay,
to
but the
handle as
real big
such.
thing.
So what happens is there's always a fear of that then. Kind of, oh, I don't know about it. I don't know how to do it. So there are so many such things. So you need to understand that just by being aware of it, you'll realize which is your whatever the darkest emotion, core emotion. Why am I saying core emotions? Because that is what is you are actually. For your growth, it is there. Those things cannot be taken out, how much ever you do the healing. You have to understand that. Okay? So don't even attempt healing that part. Know that how great that is. Then you'll never heal it.
So how do I reach from that space to understanding my life purpose?
That's I'm
You're going to
supposed to
tell
do
that.
that for you.
Okay,
If you
okay.
all realize and align and do stuff. Okay? So now, I
Isha,
suppose you all have
there are
written. Geeta, you said something?
Yeah, for me also it is same fear of losing a loved one. So, but because of that fear, I feel that I tend to listen to whatever anyone is saying, and maybe it harms me more.
Didn't understand. How is that connected to fear of okay, so I might lose them later, so let me just speak to them today. Is it something like that? You'll pay attention to them?
Yeah, means even like sometimes, some people will say something which you just don't, you just want to disconnect. Nahi chahiye, bas stop it. Nahi chahiye. But then you tend to call back again because you have that fear, kuch ho jayega, kal ho na ho. So you are the one who calls again. So that is like a lot in me that who
But
knows?
that
There
probably
is,
somewhere bothers you also.
yeah, sometimes I feel I shouldn't be doing all this.
Yeah, you
Chodo.
shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's let's take that as your deepest or darkest core emotions. Okay? You keep it there. Let's see. Now, after you do this, when you have the clarity, like how Gita said, if you have a clarity of what you're doing, you'll have more understanding of your core dark issue. Okay? Now, if that is your darkest emotion, what is the resource universe has given you to handle this? Let's take Asha. She actually started with finance related stuff. Now she realized that something opened up, Reiki opened up, Akashic record opened up, whatever opened up, which is giving her money. So universe gave her tools. Okay? So if you have identified your darkest core emotion, what resource universe has given you to deal with this emotion? Okay? Let's take Geeta. What is she saying? I will call them up and I'll talk to them. So, Geeta, tell me, are you a person who can easily connect with people?
You're asking me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I connect a lot with people.
And it's easy for her to talk to any stranger also if given a
Yes.
chance.
Yes.
That is her resource.
How?
She's probably courageous. She doesn't have any kind of hiding, kind of a thing. She will show up to the world very easily.
Yeah, I'm same inside out. So I have nothing to hide, nothing to. I'm the.
She can absolutely become a leader or a teacher or a HR profession.
I am sitting in office right now, and I'm sort of a great leader.
Absolutely.
Office mein they call me Geeta Ma.
This is what I'm saying. So that is the resource life has given her so that she can deal with her darkest emotions. You got the clarity? Okay, hold on, Geeta. Anyone else need help here to decode? Yes, Nishant. Nishant, have you chosen one among your list?
I think I'll probably.
It's okay, take one and think.
Yeah,
You
so
can
I
do the
think
same thing on
I
other
think,
things also.
but I think I've probably identified that weakness of not being able to protect myself.
Okay. So there is a fear of threat. Let's take that way.
Yes, that everybody is out there to get me. Not
Okay,
out
that's
there.
a very good thing. See, when you're saying weakness, fear of threat or whatever, you need to define it more. What usually is happening in my life? Like how Geeta said, I am scared that tomorrow they're there or not. So I will call. There's a story she gave, no? 2 sentence story. What's happening in her life?
So in one line, I can say every situation of mine where this has happened, people have taken advantage of me, complete advantage of me.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is the best case you want? Opposite of that. What is the best case? What is the opposite of?
I should have the physical and mental and whatever strength to be able to stand for myself and protect myself.
Yeah, where no one will take the advantage of you, basically. Instead, they should be respecting you,
Right. Yeah.
respecting your boundary. Okay.
Okay.
So we got some idea. Now, if you are saying that I have this, people have always taken advantage of me. Anytime have you stopped it even before they were successful? Okay. So in this particular case, one of the out of the list you have taken one. In this, you have not figured out what resource universe has given you.
Okay.
That is where we work on it. So you have to think what is that you need so that actually you can protect your boundary, you can invite respect from them, and they don't take advantage of you. Very specifically, you have to mention it. It's different for everybody. It's not a generalized thing. Someone might say, I want to be rich. Then everybody will actually give me the whatever. They don't have panga with me, something like that. Or somebody will say, I want to be very physically strong so that I can hit them.
So I'm just trying to understand here. Every situation has been a very different aspect of that weakness. For example, when I was a child, it was to do with physical. In my professional and lives, they have taken advantage of my ideas, and I've got awards. There was a multi-million-dollar contract on the deal that happened. I was a part of it, but I was given nothing. I was taken advantage of there. My boss and my bosses took all advantage, and they took away this thing. So it's a multiple, I mean, it connects with multiple aspects, different aspects.
But there will be something running which you are not doing it. And that is why everybody is taking advantage of you. What is that one thing? That's what you need to figure it out. That is your tool. It is like you said that you watched The Intern.
Mm.
I'm only assuming. I don't know. See, I don't remember movie names, first of all. So I don't know whether I watched it. So in that, assuming that it resonated with you, there is some characters like you who actually had some tools. If you think if you had those characteristics, behaviors, attitude, do you think you'd have stopped all of this?
No, then that movie,
See, basically, I'm telling you, archetypes are all different characters. And we draw from them. It's not that the whole archetype is us. Some of the things only you have to take. Okay, number one. Number two is the day when we come out of the victim mode, we will figure out tools for ourselves. So you need to ask yourself, what is that if I had one thing, I would have stopped all of this? Because when you were a child, they bullied you or something like that. That was a physical thing. You are no more a child now. The pattern is continuing. So, what is that one thing you need which actually stops all of this for you? And that is the tool. Okay, you keep thinking about it. Meanwhile, I'll talk to Parveen. Parveen?
Yes, Eshanye,
Hmm.
just want to make it clear. See, to begin with, I had an health issues from my college time, you can say. See, okay. But
Okay.
later on, when I got married, I joined the job as a lecturer, but then I left it in St. Bede's, Shimla. Then later on, I had an interest in this alternate therapies. So I've not been doing professionally, but still I am with them for the last 25 years. Is you call this alternate therapy as a tool?
First of all, what is your darkest core emotion?
It was with health only.
Health is, yeah, if you're,
Because of the
what is
health,
about health?
I couldn't pursue my job, pursue my goal, whatever I thought
How
of.
did that make you feel?
I feel helpless at time now because I can't do that.
So
What
it is the
what
helplessness.
I want to do all
Did
what
you
I'm
feel the
not able to do.
helplessness in all other areas of your life?
Not in all other areas, but when it comes,
So
I'm
life
saying
purpose
health-wise,
meaning it should be in
health,
all
health,
areas of your life.
health-wise.
It should apply to all your area, all life area. You will start seeing that it's ultimately it will go there. Ultimately, you will feel that if something happens, then this will be the reason.
Yeah,
Like
but
that it
this
is.
impacts all areas of my life, na? Supposing I can't go to a
I
social.
don't know. Health is different. I'm not talking about health. I'm talking about
I'm talking about it.
helplessness.
See,
Because life purpose is nothing to do with health.
I wanted to achieve certain goals. Now, those are my
Emotions.
life purposes. Now,
Huh?
all what I wanted to achieve as my goals, my career, my this thing.
No, they
They
are,
are
they
all
are, they
my
are
life
not your
purposes.
life purpose.
Only
Life
happiness and
purpose
peace.
is to learn something in your life.
I'm learning these alternate therapies only. I'm telling you.
They are tools. Again, I'm telling you.
They are tools.
They are
That's the way
tools.
just I'm telling you.
They are resources. They are not your life purpose at all. They are your resources. So you have to, that's where I'm saying the clue is how did this health made you feel helplessness? Okay, now think that where all in other areas you felt helpless.
See, in other areas, I tell you, na, so I want to go to a certain place, certain hill station, certain even foreign also. So just because of health issues, I can't move out in socially.
Again, I'm telling you, go with helplessness. Don't go with health. Or there must be some other thing. Because if you attach it to your health, then it becomes limited.
So this thing is attached to what then all what you can say?
This thing is which thing?
This my helplessness.
Is that it should be attached to everything if it is part of your life purpose. That's what I'm trying to say.
What exactly my life
Do you
purpose?
feel helpless in other places also?
For example?
For example, your relationships?
Yes, at times I feel when I'm not able to do certain things physically.
Okay. So just check where else you have felt helplessness. Then the question, if helplessness your core dark
No.
whatever, then what you have to think, see, when I'm talking about dark, it is little heavy. It is not just one of the emotions which will feel, oh, it's okay, you can
But
just
why
ignore that and go
helplessness
away.
came? Why helplessness came? Helplessness came.
Because I asked you, how does this health makes you feel? You said helpless.
This is so it is a core belief.
I don't know. It could be. That's what you only told me. So I'm just giving an example. I don't know what is your core dark belief. Whatever your dark belief has too much grip over you, and you somehow cannot get away with that. It is not just something happened and you thought about it. It felt very bad. Okay, but then after some days I forgot about it. I moved on. Then that's not your darkest core emotion. Darkest core emotion is running in you all the time. Whenever something happens, you feel that, there it goes again. It's like that.
You try to understand. You just help me to understand.
Now there is
See.
already 6 o'clock, so you need to take this helplessness and work.
Okay.
And then sit with it. Okay?
Thank you. Then I'll talk to you later on.
Then what happens is once you found your helplessness, the core issue, now find out what is that one thing I need, which if I have, if I incorporate, then I will be out of this. It's not I'll be out of this, I'll be able to deal with it. Okay? Write many things. It's not just one thing. Write many things.
Okay, I'll write it down and work on it, then I'll talk. But
Yeah,
present
yeah.
it is not clear.
Yeah. It is like I wish that I had courage. I wish that I had support of somebody.
I have courage.
That's what I'm saying. If you have courage, if you have all that, then helplessness is not your core belief.
I'm confident also it is not that.
Yeah, so you find out something else. Okay? So, Suvita, you have a question?
No, not question. I just wanted to say hi and thank you.
Okay. So another question is, all of you wrote what tools you wanted? Let's not say tools, what resource, if you had it with you? Okay, Gita's resource we found. Communicating with everybody, just easily pick up you know why I'm stressing on that? I am not a person who will do that. I will postpone it effectively.
So,
Okay.
Isha, I did not understand now how I have to work towards what is the purpose and all.
Hold on, I'm not reached there. Everybody's asking me a question. I'm not reached there yet. So basically, the step here is find out what resources you need or you already have. Some people have already found, like Asha, like Geeta, and some people are still thinking, is this my resource? Is that my resource? Whatever that may be, you need, if you think that those resources you need, okay, then you would have handled this issue or dark emotion better. Okay? Fine. We move to the next this thing, or people still have some question to ask. I suppose that people don't have question or they're in complete doubt. Now, so some people might have figured out, some people are yet to figure out. Two category are already here. Asha, Geeta figured out. Nishant is yet to figure out. And Parveen is confused. What is my core emotion? Itself she is confused. It's okay. That's where we start, all of us. So once this is done, I have written a whole page of what exactly the resource have opened up for me because of this. Because I have figured out already. I'm not in the category of yet to figure out. So what I'm saying is it's not one line, it is the whole thing. I need to, get all of this. Okay. So once that is done, look at the resources. Got it right? In case of Gita, resources, communication, leadership, easily reaching to people or a very reachable person, and very good at communication, no hesitation to connect to people, or friend of everybody, I don't know. So it's like that. If you look at all of that, there is a quality which you can find out, a theme. Got it? And that is life purpose. Okay? Now, if you want to put in sentence, what is your life purpose? I should be this, doing this. Why? Because I need to deal with this. And that is life purpose. So if somebody asks Geeta, in the current situation phase, she would say, my life purpose is to understand that I need to spend quality time with people because I have fear of losing people, losing loved ones. Let's say that way. So for that, what all qualities she has? She has one list of qualities. Okay? Those are tools. So these are the tools which actually defines your life purpose. Got it? These resources, I don't say tool, you should not say tool because resources could be opportunities, resources could be clients, resources could be money or supporting people. All of these are resources. And they define your life purpose. Why they are specifically such kind of people, such kind of opportunities in your life? Because they are defining your life purpose. Okay. Now, if you take the polarity, in case of Gita, fear of losing people, opposite is well connected with everybody, being in touch. They are not opposite in the sense eternally no one can live, no. You will someday lose people, definitely for sure. So that is not the opposite polarity. Polarity is I'm feeling like this. What is the best case? Being connected with everybody. So that will be her life purpose. Learning to be connected with people, learning to be approachable, learning to be empathetic. So now if that is so, what are the work am I doing? I'll have to check. Does this work have lot of people contacting, talking, whatever, huh? Then it fits me very well. And that's what it is. Then you'll have peace in your heart. If other things are there which are taking away your peace, then go to a therapist because that's probably nothing to do with your life purpose. However, even they are actually falling into the same category. There is something which you have to do using your resources. Everything will settle then. So after doing this, after realizing this, now go back from 0 years till whatever age you are, identify one after the other how life is made up or made you who you are today. And you will realize that all of this are falling under the same thing. In fact, in childhood, whatever has happened to you, that is for this reason only. It's like a training period. So it happened to you. There are no coincidences, you will feel extremely good. Just 1 second, Sweta. Next, you will realize you have a choice. Do you want to change your life purpose? Then you will say no. Because if you change your life purpose, free will, using free will, you can. The good resources which are there, you will lose them. You will not only able to handle your core dark emotions, you will mess up your life and you won't have the advantage of using these resources in other areas also. So no one wants to change the life purpose. Life purpose is going to be difficult. It's okay. It's giving you a lot of resources. And you will enjoy those resources everywhere. So, for example, do I want to change something with feeling being alone? Probably not. Because the resources I've got to deal with it are giving me everything which I want in my life. And it's giving me my life purpose. So I don't want to change that. Or rather, I keep dealing with it. That's all. Suvita.
Actually, it's so true. All these years, uh, I was so like, what all I do, what all I eat, where I go, everything should be informed. Like, it's not they would ask, I would tell. All these years, after June, no, until September, I was like that. I don't know what made me now. That there was a big lesson for me to learn out of it. All these years, I had done the same thing and I was hit back. Okay. So, since October, I've literally stopped consciously that let me work on this. And it's working so well for me. All this has been contributed for my life purpose, which I'm enjoying seriously. But many of them have little complaint. What is that? You'll not connect, you never call. But I've told them directly that no, I'm like this. I have some commitments. I cannot call, I cannot talk. And I'm literally not calling to the known people whom I was earlier connected, whoever it is, even with my husband, even with my son. So from there to you just think, so almost all of them.
I have posted the last time recording, okay? See that. It's
Okay.
about how pain actually invokes our life purpose. And the moment you embrace that, that pain stops.
Yeah, actually, I am enjoying. And since October, I'm not able to attend your sessions. I'm not at all at home. Today, I'm available. That's all. Okay, I saw the message and I thought this is the right time to connect to you and say thanks. And really, things are really in place. And I'm so happy and lot of gratitude.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so that's what you see the last time's thing also very fast. You can see that. And you have to correlate with that. That the dark, the biggest fear or whatever I told you, right? The core emotion is connected to your pain. When it became the fullest thing, you are highly, very, very connected to the life purpose at that moment, which is the last class.
Okay, I'll
Okay?
just, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shri.
Yeah. Tejaswini.
Good evening. Even before you told that about fear, I had written that fear of being left alone. Because of this fear only, I had many health issues, ma'am. 4 years back, I was searching in the net how to stay healthy without the medication. that is when I got all this color therapy, color numerology, and all these things. And I entered the different field from what my husband is doing. He is an allopathy doctor, urologist. I entered a different field, but this is giving me happiness now, as Suvita ma'am told. In the resources also, I have written courage. I've written courage, people supporting me, good self-esteem, and standing up for myself. These all things I learned.
Your resource is also alternative healing,
Yes, ma'am.
complementary healing, let's say that way.
Complementary healing.
Yeah. Lot of things are there which you have learned. They are
Yes,
they
ma'am.
are making you who you are right now, at peace, whatever. So all of those are resources. Then you will look at it. Oh, what is that? Oh, everything is related to healing, health. So then you'll think that, then if I choose, then if I choose, why you might have written courage. Here there is the allopathy husband and there is the alternative healing.
Yes.
So you need a little bit of a courage to take it up and do it. Correct? And so many more things. Anyway, let's leave that. So what I'm saying is, here you have to understand that these tools are belonging to which area will tell you what kind of career you should take. I should become a healer. Healing is my career. It's like that. Got it? That is the final stage, because we started off being understanding career. No. Am I on the right career or not? Is it giving me happiness or not? So it is like that. Okay? See, everybody's issue can lead somewhere. But if you take a consensus here, if majorly something is resonating, then we'll say metaphysical reason for this is being alone. Then healers will come here. It's like that, probably. We don't know. So for that, we need statistics, data. Okay. So you got it, right? So the next step, what you need to do is, that's what. First, you have to do these 3 steps. And then finally, you should think how, right from childhood, life has given you all of those things so that today you have become who you are. Then you'll know that you've always followed the life purpose. It'll prove you. Childhood events, related to being alone or bullied or financial issues or fear of might have lost a lot of close people, close loved ones, and then it would have evoked and things like that. Yes, Shital.
Yeah, since with me since childhood, I was never able to speak up. So, anyways, alone and would always feel lonely in spite of being with lot of friends and always left out. And then once when my dad passed away, I came up with this Reiki thing, and from there, I was very happy back to back doing these couple of multiple modalities. So that is how it is. And even if I'll go for, once I join kitty, maybe, to keep myself occupied, but I think I was again feeling alone and couldn't talk anything, couldn't mingle with people, that type of gossip. So I was again coming back happy with, every time learning some new spiritual modality.
So you also have to understand that either you make that as your career, or if you already have a career, then is there something which I can add into it so that I don't feel lonely? Okay, that is one thing. Or if being lonely is my thing, how am I addressing with these resources and dealing with it? Because let's assume, even if you teach many people Reiki, let's assume, you'll still feel lonely.
And
Then,
again, if I want to teach, what will I talk? How will I communicate? What will I express? I go blank.
so that means to
There
say,
is so much stored inside.
somewhere, the loneliness behind that, there is something else that you need to deal with. And then that is what you need to figure out. Then what would be my resources which can help me deal with it?
And again, I'm planning somewhere, to take up yoga teachers training course. Now, this is
I'll tell you,
something
if you do
different.
not understand this, you go on in a loop pattern. How much ever you try doing the same thing again or something different, but again and again, you are in a different path only. It's not actually here. So the whole problem keeps coming back again and again. So that one fine day, you will realize, Arey, it's not working, leave it. Something else will see. It's like that. Okay? So if we are not on it, then first try may fail, second try may fail, third try at least it should succeed in fulfilling your dark emotion. If it's not, then there is something wrong there. Either the resources, resources cannot be wrong. It is the initial emotion, which your core emotion itself is wrong. You are not, if you are not identify the right one, let's say. Maybe it's a combination of many, where you're only one part of it. So, like that.
So I need to dig more deeper.
Dig more, yes. Take many, many situations in your life which has made you do that. And whenever you have found some resource for that, it has made you feel good. Made you feel good meaning it seems to be addressing your core issue. Those things only you should take up and then explore.
And sit with it more.
Yep. So it is 6:20, so we are done with it. Okay? So the entire week sit there, figure out. Because the day you figure out, boom, life happens. And it's beautiful. And then you'll realize that no matter what, I'm not going to change my life. However difficult it is, this is good for me.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. I joined late. What is the question we need to ask ourselves, ma'am?
I will put the recording. You please see that.
Okay, sure, sure. Thank you.
And this time I'll definitely put it early, not like what I did today. Okay, so that you can all think and do it. Okay, so next week we'll be moving on to something else. But next week there will be discussion about did you people find your life purpose? Try going as close as possible to it. Okay? Okay, take care. Bye. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.